battle. Well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Fighters ready. Engage. Fighters ready. Engage. You win. All right, that's cool.
Hi, wildcard. Hold on a minute, yeah? Someone's in the log. Someone's in the chat.
Round one, fight! You win!
What? It's on traits. Ooh! Dang! Oh shit! Like that. Like that. That's fucked up. Oh. What was you gonna pick? Oh, okay. Well, hey, chat. Anyone? Anyone you want me to pick? Chun-Li. What, tap throws, yeah? Nah, punch fireball this thing. Oh, it didn't come out. What the fuck? Yeah. Oh, oh, is that allowed? Is that allowed now? Oh shit! Nah. Nah. You see, I was being lenient the whole time. Now, okay, now we can play, innit? We're allowed to play. Look, anything goes now, you know. Tap throw, innit? It's in the game. EA Fighters with. No. Pulse him. You can't use him.
But yeah.
What, falling coconuts, yeah? Let's do some cool. What the fuck happened there? Oh, the fuck? Oh fuck! Look at the damage. Oh, that's all nothing. That was the thing. They fucked him up in this. They stripped his damage was strip out, man. Like, dude, like I told people back in the day, if only I had the chance, yeah, to what do they call it? If you had the options, you could change the damage or change the settings in this game. like fix the characters. I know what needs to be fixed in this game, and it'll be the perfect game. So I'll be nice. What? I'm telling you, the thing is, that is like the most fuck up matchup, because when Ken does it, he can't do none of that. He can't do any of that. He can't get away with jack shit. Goal paste his ass all day, man. Dazed. Because you got out of the dizzy, innit?
No, the first one, they don't want my head. I was in the middle of a mookie, that's why. I just back of the head in the mookie. Not this one, the one before it. That one.
Super Servant?
Yeah, that's one we played in. That's the easiest one for fly kick throw.
Fly kick throw?
Tap throw. Oh, it's butt, man.
Wrong way. Oof. Fucking shit game. Who? Who's got 5-1 in it? That's Akuma. I don't know how people could sit down and say this is, out of all the Street Fighters, this is the best one. Like, fucking ludicrous. This game is shit. Absolute. When you jump and land wrong, and the fireball hit, and the fireball sucks you in. Look, look, what is that? Look, what the fuck, man? Stupid ass game. It's not even a clash of moves. Like, things overhit each other in this game, man. Look, the amount of override.
Nowhere near there.
No, that's how the game overrides moves. It's stupid. It's not even counters. It's not even reversals.
Which is the one that we played, which is like Chun-Li and...
Hyperfine. I don't know if you can hear it. Let me message him. I don't know, just put... Oh, that doesn't matter. Main event, innit? Put his backside on his broom, head. It's alright, that trade was alright.
Oh, suction. Block the first one, second one opens up.
He's too good in this.
Yeah, bro.
He's too good.
No, not yet, bro. I'm still in Manor Park. Yeah, I've been waiting for a lift for time, innit? He hasn't come yet.
walking. That's it.
Some Alpha 3, huh? Some big dirty X, you know, big damage. Don't fuck with the damage. That lab's got 3 hits on it in this game, boy. They made sure like no one's giving him shenanigans in this game. X is so powerful, man. It's too powerful. Big super turbo meaty damage. You know what I mean? Hey. Oh, fuck him. Fucking hell. I told you it's got 3 hits on it. But the 3rd hit was still spinning, so boy, that was strange.
Round 1, fight!
Sorry. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, he should lose bare damage for that. That windmilled his head off. What the fuck? Dual game.
Oh my god.
It's a dual game, it's fine.
A little bit more. Why was it a little bit
It's a
more?
little bit more. Do you remember when James used to do that? This stupid dickhead.
No, that ain't working. Looking at me, you know.
That's when the computers do that. Continue.
Or Murphy, depending which one you see what Murphy.
Hey. Oh fuck. He's fighting for his life.
I see.
Yeah!
Behind it, dragging back forward again. That's some bullshit.
Right, you just when you see that blocking.
See that thing under my head? He punched me forwards and dragged me back into the
Of course it.
I was going over his head and his uppercut.
Dude, when people play online, that's all they do, you know. They try to do that nasty. Press it once. That's it.
Nasty what?
No, they do the hurricane, and then when they land, they just throw.
Yeah, that's
everyone.
what I'm saying, but you called me an uppercut, just to drag me back.
No, that's what you're meant to do.
But it's just the way that obviously because it's an older version. It's just fuck. I was already on the other side of the
But most people, what they do is they go down and sweep him, and they realise they missed, and then they just get thrown. Like 9 times out of 10, that's all everyone does on land. I'm just like, nah, I mean, when you play offline, you can see the difference in the comparisons of getting out of it. I love those. They're my faves. Put all those lights in and just scare their man up. Here's another one. That was dark.
Stop it.
Round 2, fight!
Why did that knock you off?
Oh. Hansel's coaching. Try to throw. Here. Let me show you how it's done.
This Razor, he's been a pro though. He's been a pro disgusting, bro.
I just don't remember how to play the game.
Yeah, that's it. That's how I remember, bro. I remember how to get whacked up as well.
Oh shit, hold on. Press it once. Got it. Alright, got it this time. Keep pressing it to make sure like it's the right bloody fucking. Yeah, I can rain down some fireballs. Just rain them bitches. You coaching him? Stanley punch. Yeah, man, just chuckling. He's like, look, man. Don't even land yet.
First one, it's like playing pool, you remember?
Can you imagine how ridiculous that is? He can throw one, and by the time man jumps, he can throw another one, and it don't even land, you know. Just licking them. Okay. Should not have jumped in.
Fuck! There's gold and dirty's one to go for.
Pressing it too quick. Gone. Super Turbo. Alpha 3.
Just do it as it mixes up the game.
Pardon me. Exism. Sagat is dangerous, man, but his Thai uppercut is a bit shit. Thai uppercut. No, you can't do that in Visa.
In this version?
Visa, using Visa. Custom combo. Alpha 2, isn't it? No Raging Demon here, mate. Liberties.
Oh, my days. To do the rage, you have to be on Exism. Which one do I need to be on to get the rage demon?
Huh?
Exism, A, or which is it?
X or Z. That's if you want.
Novice, the green one's the best one, yeah?
Well, if you want to use green, it's up to you.
The best novice, that's why it starts with it.
Yeah. I only just play with X, man. I don't even like using V. V's too wild. But look.
What do you mean custom? As in you can
Alpha 2, yeah. Custom guard break them to death, whatever you want.
Ouch.
Oh my lord.
Ouch.
Fucking hell, I fucked it up.
Dragon, you fuck.
Oh. I had the custom, I yanked it out. Oh my lord. That guard is gone, but woo! It's alright, it's in danger. Needs him just triple that guard, you know.
Jumping. Just wait for that to build up. You fucker. See the try to take licks and that builds up in it.
Phil. Let's fuck the guard off on purpose. Up to you. Third. Okay.
Well, I got the picture. Yeah. Well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Fighting free. Engage.
Yeah, kinda.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Go out 2 meters. Eccoli categoria. Vai così, categoria. They collide. Ah, okay, I just realized the difference. Okay, I get it, I get it. Nah, this Kenny's dry. He's Oxo dry, man. I just Libby's. Yeah. Okay.
Nah, I was going for a third time.
That should be a straight backhand. I would have hit you with that backhand, though. Your eyes just allowed.
Oh, I'll just allow it. You know what I mean? Those Ace amusements allows.
Game of
I went
Thrones.
for 3 in a row, but that would have been funny.
Game of Thrones. Forget Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones.
What allows? Allows us alright back there, man. Right, close. Some of that. Ryu is too much in this goddamn silly game. Yeah.
That's true, 2 throws, you know, literally 2 throws.
Ah!
Don't worry, I'm gonna come back.
That was a bit brave, innit? Walking it
Oh, wait. See, I shouldn't say things like that. I should just do my business. Right.
Oh, I didn't do the punch move first. I forgot. I'm so eager to throw. I didn't do the punch move.
Skip the punch funny move, innit?
Oh,
Backhand,
I know. Oi!
Ouch!
Oi!
After 20.
Yeah, nice.
Dirty. I should retire now, innit?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was 191. It was 20 for 90. Fuck yeah, Oh,
It's alright. Bit of sweet,
Don't
man.
like it there.
Fucking man.
Yep, I saw that.
Forget that, man. Forget that shit. That was an absolute munch.
Funny move dash. Tap dash. That's it. Yes.
Fucking.
oh fuck!
The minute he jabbed, you knew he fucked up. Oh. I think I just want to give. I still got to return the favour. Don't worry, I got some plans. Just for that Operation Angelo, you know what I mean? Once I throw Angelo, that's it. See that? Could have killed him. I let him go. It's alright. It's alright.
No. Sunny move. You saw that. You saw
They
that.
were fair. They were
You
fair.
saw
They
that.
took exactly as they did. They just went for life. There was no gangsters. I like that. Oh, middle kick.
Tap throw.
The dragon.
Nothing in this game for two in the bed. Oh. Another set of throws. Oh. It's odd, when I'm looking at that one, I don't know, it don't seem like it's on the same cue. Oh. dragons all the way. Do you remember back in the day when we used to put a pound in and we used to go from one side to the other and we'd say we'll meet in the middle and no one should collide?
It's when Murphy used to do his one with his
Yes.
finger. It's just
Yes.
with his little finger all the time.
Nah, there was one shop in Upton Park and we used to just sit there and do it like that because if you knew you'd done it wrong, it will fuck up and one would slide and come back.
Yeah, but before that was Green Gate. What was it called?
Salami.
Yeah.
Murph was under those dragons. No, Sunny Boom Dash.
Oh, big thing.
Oh.
I do not do the egg.
Crash.
Dash.
Oh. Head. He flash kicked, you know.
Yeah.
Flash kick and he flicked it out and the kick still stopped. This Ryu is dark, man. He's negative energy, trust me.
Grab on the ground, you have to touch before you land.
Ain't seen nothing like it. The animal. Suplex.
Get me in the corner and it's done.
Weather forecast. Rain in Vegas, bro. twice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Round 2, fight!
Oh, very nice.
You win!
Oh, I'm not saying the word. Oh, yeah.
Back to races.
Paused it?
Yeah. Oh, can you? I just wanted to put it thing on my lap, sorry. That's your back.
What the fuck did you just do?
Try and pause it with the start button.
Fucking hell, you just left the game. Go down. Press light kick. What the fuck did you do?
My bad. I wouldn't put it back on my lap. I put pause it. Oh, yeah, it's live video. What? So you can't pause it because it's live?
You can't, well, you can't do that. Hold on, just take it, accept the thing. Yeah, go on. Yes, Jay, what's happening?
See, that list week goes online match. Can't you pick the one that says,
Hmm?
No, sorry. I get what you're doing. Yeah, sorry. You can actually put it on. Just me beat you, but then it comes offline.
You can do it on the same screen, but like I said, I've got to take the hard drive out and I've got to convert games left, right and centre. It's long, man. It's only when people fly over late and then they tell me last minute what they want to play, then I'll do that. But normally, before, used to be here, it used to be room versus room. You know what I mean? That's when it was more suspense, especially when we used to play Daytona in it. We had like 8 consoles on that shit, man. I seem to like hyper fighting the most because I personally think it's the better game. It's not. It's the most balanced game. After, I mean, Champion Edition was a damaging game, but this game watered down a lot of things. But that was for a legitimate reason. Nah. I'm baited in.
I said 27 and 0, I won one.
Yeah, I know, but you left the lobby. I know what it is overall, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you left the lobby. You still had to
no, you left.
Before when you backed out by accident.
I didn't back out. I didn't back. No, you logged out of the whole thing.
Oh. When you did, you said, "Oh, I meant to change something." It just went off, and you said, "Oh, I didn't."
No. That's when I was going live. It still had the number.
Oh, okay.
But when you left and come out the whole thing,
It just took away my one big.
took away your one game. Man. It's alright because everyone, if people see it in the back and they'll be like, "Well, what happened to this person?" Listen, man, I gave him his one. I'll make sure he gets his 1 win notice, then. You know what I mean? Dark man's getting vexed and shit like, nah, man, he didn't beat man. booth. Oh, whoa! That was alright still.
Bro, I've got all that image and the fucking joystick.
I know. That's why what else is fireball than those?
That's the top of the range stick, you know.
I
It's
know,
like
I know.
400.
I used joystick for 100 years, bro.
That one's more expensive than this. This was about 3. That's for about 420 something. Fucking it. Oh. I mean, I could play Street Fighter 1 if you want it. Ooh! Hey, hey! You know that thing when they used to jump in with the kick and it was deep, yeah? No matter how deep it was, Tiger Uppercut would counter everything. It was something Roy always said, you know, that always stuck into my head about Sagat. No matter what, he's the character that's designed to make you jump in this game, whether you like it or not. Yeah, it's true though. No one else should jump in this game unless there's an advantage. But when you're losing and you're forced, he'll make you jump. They used to call it dancing in the moonlight. Nah, it was Fu, man. Nah, it was Fu. Fu was the first one that come out with that. I'm telling you, man. Listen, mental health didn't exist then. Yeah, I'm telling you. Give mental health and depression on this game back then. I'm telling you, there'd be motherfuckers all over the place suicidal.
Come on, work, you piece of shit.
Yeah, let me give you a hand. Could you imagine the Street Fighter hotlines back then? The depression. Hello, Street Fighter 2 hotlines. Can we help you? This guy, he tied up with me. Yeah, fuck off. There you go. Yay. Come on. Low, low, low. High. 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 Goodbye. Oh shit! Oh no! Fucking hell, man! Fuck me up. Okay. Fucking.
One dragon, 3 fireball.
What? Hey. Hey. And just standing there. He's thinking, let me just throw this damn shit in his head. Oh. What are you doing? What's your plans? You staying over? I got tonight. Rambo's tournament don't start till tomorrow, you know. I got a sweep of tournaments. I got something to buy tomorrow, actually. I'll show you something later on. Nice collective ornament someone wants. Is there any left in there? Oh fuck!
That's the ones I'm talking about.
Nah, shop's closed, man. Shop's closed. Shops around here are fucking shut. Shops close at 9:30. Dude, this area is like. Yeah, it's a dangerous area. Come on, man. You done?
I'm tired of getting beaten by Mano.
Yeah.
Let me tell you one out. There's none in there. Oh, yes, there is.
Still in there.
Okay. Wild, you still there? Hang on, because I need to talk to Wild for a minute, quickly, before I go flying in on this game. Dude, I know you probably might have noticed that I turned off my Discord. Don't know if you might have noticed that. Oh, and I left the forum as well. It's nothing personal to no one, innit? So I want to make that perfectly clear. It's nothing personal. Just had to come off everything. I don't know, just kind of like, you see when I go on those kind of like, you see like back in the day when I used to join up websites and stuff like that. I don't know, man. I'm not into it anymore. I don't know what it is. You'd have to make a Twitter wildcard. Make a Twitter. You can catch me on Twitter anytime. But Discords, there's two. What it was there was loads of groups. I was like in a Street Fighter group, Rainbow Six group, Fortnite group. Bruv, every single day I go in the thing here, there's other people bickering. These people arguing over next to nothing every single day, man. I'm just like, I didn't even want to get involved in talking about anything with anyone. All I wanted to do was just play some games on certain sites, man, and it just wasn't working. I think even in the street, in the Street Fighter one, I just saw just bare madness one day, and I had to go in there. I had to go in there for once and just tell people like, calm this shit down, because there was next sponsors wanted to come and look at this thing. They wanted to see how people were running tournaments. People were looking to put 4 digits into this site, man, and people were coming in there writing stupid shit, fucking it up. The site didn't even belong to me. It belonged to that guy in the chat. Other people come in there, bruv. That was the one thing I didn't like with them people. They got no respect for other people's shit. And you can't take no one's shit serious. Once someone's done that and fucked it up, and other sponsors have seen that, they're not going to take it serious now.
What's the postcode there?
E12
Yeah.
5QU.
5QU.
Yeah.
E12
What was that, a cab?
5QU.
Why didn't you ask me? If you wanted a cab, why didn't you ask me?
Because I always used to say one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're like me then.
2, 4,
I don't care where I go. I get the same cab driver. I pay him wherever I go, where I want to go, how I want to go and do it.
Oh.
But I took Donna and someone else in that site, yeah. Someone wanted to look how the site was running. And I said to him, just go in there, just have a look in it and see how things are. And then one day, one of them messaged me, he said, you see all these people just bickering and arguing in the main discussion room. And then one of them called me, and I looked at it, and all I saw was bare rant. Dude, it was going on. It wasn't just like, oh, you know, will this one stop? Will this one shut the fuck up? All I saw was a bare fucking rant of bare hours of bare shit that wasn't meant to be there. And I'm looking at it and I'm embarrassed. I was embarrassed because I'm sitting there. I begged these people for 3.5 months. Can you come to this site? When you got a free day, can you come to this site? When you fly over to London, come over and play some games. When you got a free day, can you come to this site? And that's all they were seeing.
No more arcade stuff.
Bruv, it wasn't good. I didn't know how to get out of that, man. I just looked at it and I just thought, look, the damage control is already done, innit? If it was mine, I would have restructured the whole thing, man. But I'm not telling someone, look, give me moderation and take over and fuck the whole thing up. Street Fighter 1 is dead. Yeah, but dude, you gotta ask yourself why you think the game is dead, innit? The game ain't dead. I don't really want to play anyone on Street Fighter like the way that people are in the forum. Like, this is a problem what I was reading here. These people were hell focused, yeah. Jericho is probably the best at this game. I need to play him. You don't need to play me. Yeah? You don't need to play. It's like me playing this game. I'm one of the best players in the world on this game. You don't need to play me. Play other people, innit? When you're established, you've done something, then come and play a man, innit? Don't say that you want to play people when you're not. I'm not saying they're not entitled and they're not ready, but when they play someone and get beat up bad, yeah, you'll know what bad is. Yeah, I'm not talking about, oh, I won 1 or 2 and I'm going to turn it off and tell everyone. Come and play 30, 50, 100 games and then tell people after that what happened. Yeah, because back then when we used to play in the arcade and that, people had to stick in their money, yeah, and it hurt.
Yep.
It hurt, and when people sitting next to you, in front of you, it fucking hurt when you got beaten. You gotta suck your ass up, get your pride, and get your facts in order. When you're sitting online and you want to sit, oh, you only beat me because of, and this one wants to type this shit, it don't mean nothing. Don't mean anything to me. And a lot of thing with a lot of online players, they've got a lot of attitude behind them where they're like, they feel like they're entitled to say them things. But just remember this. One day you'll come out of your house here and you'll go to an arcade or a local place and everybody knows everybody. Everybody knows everybody, and they'll say, you see him? He's the one that chats shit. And then watch what happens to you. Yeah? Either they beat your ass or they'll beat you up in real life. It's one or the other. And Wild, when I say that, yeah, I've got a couple of guys here, they will tell you. I'm not even going to say it in context, yeah? What would happen in the arcade if you did some fuckeries like tap throw consistently? What would have happened back then? People would have got stabbed, yeah? People would have got knifed. People would have got their money robbed. All kinds of shit was going on back then. And when you tell them today what goes on, nothing. They hide. The best they can do is try and make you feel upset on the keyboard. that's your weapon.
Well, next visit you can come to me, bro. One bus.
What?
You come to me, one bus, 150 or 128 Milford Station takes you outside my place. Basically, the other end of the Green Lane, that's where I live. You live
Okay.
on the side, I live at the other end. So when you come to the other end,
No, I used to get a cab to, yeah, because when I used to get a cab to
Heathway.
yeah, Dagenham
You
Heathway.
used to go to Green Lane and turn
But
right.
sometimes then I used to go to East Ham Station and just take the train. And then you come out, when you come out and take a right, there's a game shop. I used to go down there and buy all my things. Yeah, and CX is on the other side of the road. No. CX Basil, but CX is on the other side of the road. You go over and it's in the shopping. Yeah.
What's that one called? Gadget Shop.
Yeah.
Gadget.
Yeah.
I know the owners of that. They're Jokers brothers.
You'll go in there.
11 brothers, yeah? He bought a shop with one of the brothers. Asian family, innit? Well, you see, when I used to see the channel here, do you remember? Well, I used to see the Sainsbury's. Yeah. There was one internet cafe there, red shop, like just computers and a couple of Asian guys were doing it. My daughters, when they were 3 and 5, used to go on the internet in there. I used to pay £1 or £2 to them for the hour and go fuck off and leave them.
Oh, pardon me.
I was a bit cracked out there on the camera.
Don't know what I'm on, probably a few million.
Those boys opened up an estate agent.
Oh shit.
And then turned their shop into Gadget Shop #1 to their head office straight away. Then you got Stratford, Ganshill, Heathway, they've got 11 shops, 11 brothers, man, opened up a shop.
I want to say the man, basically he's got this pool table next door.
It's a big, no, it's a professional table.
Bro,
You can basically
bro,
make it the
you're sitting on the
You want to buy the whole thing, 500 quid, you can have it.
I want to make it turn into a money spinner for you.
Don't need to do that.
Why? It's free money.
one or two days.
Yes, it's free money. It's free money.
Just hold on.
Listen, I've had bare
Rent the space, that's it.
Bro, it's free money. Forget rent the space, I'll carry
Rent the space.
You've got the room next
I
door
will
with the
cut you
full,
the percentage
full
to get
set.
rented.
Yeah, dude, I don't know if I'm still keeping this place, so I don't know.
Why not
Well,
why
until you
should
do,
have-
whenever you make a decision, in the meantime,
The biggest issue is now the
you've
spectacle
got
and the
everything
mystery
next
is
door,
gone.
man.
And now we know how
What's
the
the
game
same
works. There's
what?
nothing more to
500
talk
pound for
about.
what, Michael?
Hmm?
500 pound for what?
For the whole thing.
Angelo,
What's the whole thing?
he's got the whole
That's-
table and everything.
Yeah,
ready.
but
Hey, Wild, I'll be back in a minute.
For one hour, he's telling me 500 pounds. What I'm saying,
It's got
just,
miles.
just rent it.
Rent the table.
The
The room,
space,
yes.
the whole thing. Check it
Trust
out.
me, Bob. I'm being serious with you. You've got money for sitting there. I can pull you in 500 pounds and back.
Extras.
Not quite the table I was thinking of. We went actual like the casino sit down poker tables.
It's got
That would be
it's got 4 cocktail tables. It's got 4 cocktail tables.
Yeah, but
It's the room and something.
four
else.
to make money, I will bring my poker table here.
There's 4 there.
Oh yeah, what?
No, those chairs. It's 4 of those chairs that come with it.
Oh right, okay, yeah. So that's more of a cocktail party night, like have a little bit of roulette, whatever. But yeah, the actual.
It's there. You got a space.
Hold on, let me.
You got table.
Wild, I'll be back 1 minute. I'll read this in a minute. Hold on. Yeah, it's about that.
So there we go, and then I can't sell it for 5 years.
So, yeah, okay.
I can't rent it for a year.
Yeah.
Rent it out, but obviously.
Rent it out.
I'm just saying that.
Have you got a property?
Places.
Do you have a property of your own?
No.
Then you have no intention of doing that, so then just keep it.
And then carry on paying rent towards the mortgage, not
Yeah,
towards.
and you never own it.
Huh?
If you keep paying rent, you never own it.
Yeah, now, but what he's saying is once I bought it, just carry on as normal for the 5 years until you can sell it. And what I will do for that, if you help me sort that out, I will split the profit for you in the 5 years, 50-50. Whatever the profit we make on it, we'll go 50-50 on it. I will carry on as my tenant, carry on paying my rent as normal, whatever the rent is, mortgage, whatever it is, until such time that we're ready to sell. And on the 5th year, that's when whatever the time is.
So the price is 250 about that?
At the moment, roughly.
Okay.
200, 250k at the moment, and 66% off.
Okay.
And that is, in actual fact, that is my deposit. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
When you go to the bank, they look at your reduction.
Dragon Pan,
See, when you practice, it's awkward. When you play on Fightcade, there's certain things you can't do on Fightcade that you can do on this. It's very, very awkward. Round 2. I need to read that shit. I need to read that stuff from above. See what I said earlier? When I said, like, okay, so he wants you to do that, but do you see what I mean by saying what incentive is he going to give you to say, because really what you should do, right, this is a joke, why don't you just buy his house off him? Because the money that you put into it is 60% your house, so do you understand what I'm saying? Bruv, he's a lunatic, bruv. Brother, my brother did that to me with my website when I was young, yeah. When Derek and them had to bill me the money out, and he took 51% of my site, and then when them lot billed out my stuff, he took my consoles. We took the consoles back, gave him the £1,000, and he still had the 51%. So my site didn't belong to me. And then as I was still making money, he was making money behind my site without me knowing. You see what I mean by that? It's kind of devious. If I gave him the money for his house, yeah, that house might as well be mine. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
He's renting my house. That's what his 40% is.
No, 60%.
No, he's 40%. His 40% is renting the house. My 60% is the ownership of the house.
Yeah, but it's half.
But you can buy him out. You can sweep him out.
No need to. That's the deal.
That's a madness. I wouldn't do that. There's nothing in it for me.
It's Thursday.
There's nothing in it for me. I've got enough property, so I don't really care. The best thing, if I was ruthless, yeah, the best thing to do is just make him broke and just squander until like he's got a deal that, you know, has to give up his money for less. Then man will just be like, you're a cunt. You see, Richard did that with Derek, you see. When he came to me, we offered him 260 for his house, and then he said no. And then when the court lawyers stung him, he had to reduce it down to 180. I didn't tell him to. He had no choice. He had to sell it immediately. That was his fault, not mine. But Dale said to you should have listened to what I said. You're not qualified. You don't know nothing about housing. Don't talk in it. Don't talk out of place, innit? You're talking out of turn. The stick is different now. Ever since this button got broken, the whole stick behaves different. Fucking hell. Yeah, it's bad behavior. This stick is bad behaviour. I didn't realise how bad it was. Like, as if certain things ain't working there, then let's check. Let's try some other things. He can play, but he can't play.
Everybody's
Not in a bad way. I'm not saying in a bad way. I just allow in the throws, man. Oh, pardon me. Let me get some drinks. And then I want to read Wildcard what he said there, because I need to go back and read that. It's 80.
That's what he's standard. 250. 6% off, that's 160. So that's 80 grand.
I used to like that. And the words change. Do you actually want it off him? No, but I'm just okay, take that out of the equation. Would you think about wanting it? Or are you gonna just help him? None of my business. Gotta remember.
So that's 65 grand.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then that's
65 to buy off him.
buy the place in full.
Okay.
Round 2. Fight.
Would they trade? Oh, yeah. Oh, it does. Interesting. What? What the fuck? That's ridiculous. I didn't know that. I didn't know you could hit him from that range. I've never tried that though, you know.
Only if he does the punch as well.
What do you mean? Tiger uppercut?
Round 3. Fight.
I've got an idea. Check this out. So, alright, you're locked in a corner, yeah? Let's just say this is your zonal spot. This is something me and Del would have practiced back in the day. That's his zonal line. Do you see what I'm saying? Because if he throws him from there, he can jump in. So he's got all that. Well, they can't see what I'm doing, but that with a laser pen, that's... So he's got here, like, hold on, let me just show wildcard. Up here, where that red spark is, that's his jump range. Yeah, it is as well. Fuck me. Do it, use the pad a minute. Go on. Just jump in from there. Just jump inwards. Jump inwards and backwards. Yeah, backwards. Inwards. No, go in. Like upwards. Oh, do it again after. No, just go like that. Like that. In, out, inwards, outwards, inwards, outwards. You have to press that button there. Press that one. Because that one gives credit to chat pad. No, that. Me and Del used to argue about this a lot. There's a lot of unfinished business with this shit as well, actually. Now I'm thinking about it. Go back. Press backhand. That one. Okay, so it's here. Alright, gone. Yeah. No, it misses. Go back. Do it again. No, that's fine. See, this is fucked, you know, because you can't practice this game. This game doesn't allow practice mode. That's why it's so fucking awkward to work out. I'm certain. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. Go back. No, jump. Yeah, stay there. 2, 3, 4, 5 and a quarter. Oh nah, don't use safe states. You can't really practice. Like if you're playing with someone, it depends on the person. Like I don't really like playing Fightcade like that. Like practicing, like playing with people, but practicing, because it's kind of, some of the opponents, they feel insulted. It's one of the reasons why I don't like playing certain people, because I don't have a person to practice with. Bruv, I could play with you, but I don't know if you would enjoy what's going on, because I've got different things in my head what I'm doing that you ain't doing. If that makes sense. Hang on, actually go back, throw middle punch. Triangle.
Once you attack, the block becomes bigger.
No, but the hurt box is busted. That's why I think maybe a lot of people, that's why probably a lot more people play this on Fightcade than they play Hyperfine, because they tidied all this shit up and they can't get away with all this crap. It's like Bison. When Bison locks you in this game and he locks you with a drill, and you can just put the block thing, the block stun is repeated, it's non-stop. I see guys sitting there like they're all giggling like, yeah, good games, like, yeah, alright, cool. I just noticed things when me and Del were young, and we sit there. There was Ryu and Guile, Sagat and Guile, Ken and Guile, Balrog. Balrog was busted as well, man. See, there was two versions of Balrog, because in the Japanese version, when he does that rush punch, it would hit you on down block. The American and English version, it never hit you. So it was removed. Hang on, let me beat him with this and I'll show you what I mean. Oh god. I can't even do it. I used to like doing that. Chop up a cut moon kick. That was so tasty. Oh. Look how slow it is, fuck me. Right, hold on. That's not what I asked for. Yeah, so I'll show you. See, that was one of the reasons why Champion Edition was busted up, because oh shit. Because without it, he was 6. In the Japanese version, he was number 1. Because that punch, yeah, no one could deal with that low punch, the low hard punch. No one had a counter for it. Right, crouch. Just have it crouch. Yeah, just have it crouching. Don't make no sense. And then if you turn this off, this is the mad thing. If I go in here, same principles. You don't even have to use it. It's alright. It's fine. Exactly. Actually, I've got one. I don't know if I can even do it. I ain't done it in fucking ages. Oh shit, that would help if I turn that off. Right. Ah, shit. It's so hard to do. No, 1, 2, 3. That's it. Yeah, because you can rush it. What you do is you hold it down, you release it, and then rush it at the same time, and it counts as a combo on 2 wake ups. Yeah. Then you put the elbow in, then you put the sonic boom in, you pull it back corner, light punch, and then do it again. That's ridiculous. Hard. What the fuck is that? And when people see that, they're like, how are you meant to do that? You just release one, release. Or, hold on. Hard, release, light, release, hard. And that, they had to fix that. Oh, damn. Oof. I'll tell you what I could do. Put this stick into some use. I don't know why. I actually gave this to Donna to try out, man. It's frustrating her now. Basically, I said to her, you're not allowed to jump. If you jump, that's -5. You got to do 100. If you mess up, just let go of the stick and say that you mess up. I said to her, write it every day. I want to know why you think that it was done wrong, and there's no exception to the rule of why you messed it up. It has to be at least 85% average. And she's like 77, 79. Why'd you do this? 82. I can't do this. So I said to her, when you practice Zangief, you can do spinning pile drives, but the same principle is you're not allowed to jump in. You can't jump in and come down and do it. You have to walk in, or you have to do it on block, off a move, or it doesn't count. It counts as a fail, and it's -10 if you fuck it up. So if you fuck it up 10 times, then that's a -100. So then you have to do 100 in a row to get the 10 mistakes cleaned off. And she's like, that's impossible. And I said, well, I used to do that when I was 16.
Yep. That's what you practice.
And when I said to her, if you think it's easy to do, try it, and you'll see it's not as easy as you think it is. Just because I sit here and do it, and it looks easy, it isn't. It never has been easy. And then I said to her, when you get the character to the end, do that, and do it that side, and blindfold yourself and cover the stick with a towel and do it. Yeah, pianos. That's where she fucks it up. You see, when it hits, she don't react to it. One day I'll retire. I don't know what I'll do. But once I can't do these things anymore, that's when I'm done. Yeah. Huh? There's nothing wrong in doing these. Yeah, but you don't play every day, innit? You gotta play at least every day. Like, there's gonna be a day where I just won't play for a while. I've got other hobbies and other things, man. Like Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six is definitive, man. It's like, it's Street Fighter with gadgets. All characters have got bad matchups with the weapons and stuff like that, and you know, it's like 61 different characters in there. Like mute jams people stuff. Thinker can't use this breach anymore, so now Thinker's bad to use, man. She's my main character now. She's unusable. If she ain't got a breach, she can't break down doors. She's fucked. She needs someone's help to do it. She used to be the solo specialist. Messed up. Or could do. Do you know what? In this time and age today, yeah, I wished one thing I could do. If I could change things now, I wish today, in this time, 2021, I was 20 years old. And I played the people now. And I never played this.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know what you know now.
I know that'll be a problem. But then I'll be enjoying Street Fighter 5, but I would so hate and not know these games. But these games are so unappreciated. That's the problem. They don't know what they've missed out on. They really don't. It's just what it is, unfortunately. If you want to practice and master things, about Street Fighter, this is the game to practice. Have you seen the one when you stand there with kicks? So if you jump in, you can jump in like that. Seen that one? That's magic. That's when you know when they're frightened, and then you could do the flick. I've got videos where I used to do that on people. I don't do that anymore. I ain't done that in ages. Yeah. Ooh. I'm not. What's that? I'm not sure if I even know who I play in Hyperfight. Basically, when I played it, I kind of, dare I say, I could have learnt this game in 1 year. So what I did was I used a character every month. That's how I started. But really, when it come to learning them in order, it was a different. There was a different perspective. I wasn't interested in Ryu and Ken because everyone was in them. I was more into Dulcim. Dulcim interested me because I seemed to see that without actually mastering the character back then, everyone would struggle against him regardless. It's just in this game that he was weak. In the earlier games, he was a pain in the ass to deal with.
Oh, yeah.
In this game, he's not good. He's not good. You actually have to go out. You have to do double what you used to do in the other games to make him viable. That was the problem that annoyed me. I just thought, well, what was it? Well, I don't know, because I have my own opinion who the better ones are. I would always say, oh shit, it's hard, man. There's a definitive 6 and there's a definitive bottom 6. It's just hard way to put them. The only person I could say where is the bottom is Bison. Bison is definitely the worst character.
Bison is good, but he's hard work.
He's good, but he's not good in this game. Not compared to Champion. Champion, he can kill you with one mistake. In this game, you actually have to do things. Him and Vega, Dulcim and Chun-Li, everyone else is viable. It depends, because you could say, how did they ruin Bison? I'll show you. I mean, they actually took everything. His anti-air scissor kick, his hitbox, everything you could think of a character that was destructive, gone. His charge, gone. If you play 2, all that is there. Like, what the fuck do they do? And look at that, the computer auto blocks as well. You know why it does that? Because it can't block the bottom one properly. Watch, I'll show you. Oh, it's gonna do auto. Look, what's it gonna auto correct it? You can't, the computer's crazy. Do you remember there was moves, if your computer walked backwards and Sagat will tiger uppercut, you can't block if you hit it in a certain box. That's what the computer's doing. Yeah. Basically, it's frightened. So if it stands in its moving guard, that means that move is not blockable. It's an unblockable move, but the computer challenges it in a different way. It's like it's fuzzy guarding, but it's not. I don't know how the computer responds in this game. It does some crazy things. some crazy stuff there. So much stuff. What are they? Yeah, it doesn't even connect. Fuck.
Is there any more chicken and chips?
What, do you want some of the food? Go on, that's what you want, man. You paid for it. You paid your share.
I thought I was going to have something.
I only had one piece, so there should be 2 left. It's strange seeing him, you know, I'm telling you. Dude, he hasn't changed, man. He's... I don't even know if it's for... I don't know if it's even for the best or the worst. It's not even... I don't know how to explain it. It's just too messy. I thought, oh shit, because I'm not even on my Discord thing. Otherwise I'd have to write it all out to you or something. But let me find my tablet. Wild, dude, you gotta make a Twitter, man. You need to make a Twitter. You can even use it. You can use your Twitter to get people to come into your Discord or something. Remember, just come on my channel. You'll find. Well, you know what my channel is anyway. That's the same name as my Twitter. But most times, I'll put up videos. I got Street Fighter videos. Yeah, I put lots of Street Fighter stuff on there lately because I was in a few events. But I asked them to mask my name in it. I don't want people knowing that I'm playing. Cause a couple of people got upset, man. They were like, "Oh, we didn't know there were certain people involved," and whatever, man. I want to play. I wonder if there's actually someone online that wants a challenge. Oh, you've got bus up connections. There's no one online. All there is. Oh god, he ain't got a good connection though. Can try it. Might be pretty bad. He might not even be there. He's there. Let's see how it works. If it doesn't work, then Christ. Oh shit. Oh well. So what was the point of that? Mad name, Juicy Kicks. Jesus. connection is wild.
Round one. Fight.
That's all you have to do, really. That's kind of what made him number one. Just turn around punches. That was the thing. You see, when he jumped out and he blocked, he had this stance here that you can't see. You know, he leans backwards. Can't even press it. Ah, it's too late. Ah, I hate that game, man. When you got the lobby, you can't watch the match. If they've started and they press the button beforehand, you can't watch nothing.
Record it and replay it?
No, spectate. You have to press the button, like, before you even left the lobby, you can't even press the buttons, and they've already started. It's kind of stupid. I wanted to put something else on. I just don't know what to put on. Alright, Wild, I'll be back in a minute, yeah? I'm going to change game quickly. I don't know what to play, that's the problem. Oh, I could do some painting. Virtua Fighter, Marvel v Capcom, Art of Fighting, Ninja Masters. Actually, can you draw Ninja Masters? I like that guy, you know.
Which one?
The guy that ran the Street Fighter forum, because, you know what I mean? I mean, he's young and all that. I can understand, like he's trying to learn and get into things. That I can get all that. It's just the people that are on his forum, man. I just don't feel them. Like, they were there just to cause more havoc than make his thing better, you know. Once the problem is once you damage something like that, it's very hard to repair when people have seen it, because certain people are going to come in there. The first thing they're going to see is a room with like bare arms house of conversation, of arguments, money matching. This one refuses to pay out. This one don't want to play this one. I don't know, some days I just woke up and I was just reading things and I'm like, what the fuck am I reading in here? Like, this has got nothing to do with how to get into the game or how to get people on this forum. It's nothing to do with that. That's what